Hey guys, have you heard of the channel Nukem Dukem? Check them out! For more great content like that, be sure to subscribe to their channel by clicking here.
Anyways, what's going on, Smitties? It is Patrick here, and today we have another episode of the Ultimate Zombie Map Challenge. We've got Moon versus Riese. Let's do this. The first thing that we're going to look at is setup, and this is basically how fun is it when you're setting up, getting your guns, getting your perks, pack-a-punching, and just things of that nature. And I gotta say, Riese is really not one of the best maps in this regard. It's fine, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just nothing special. Moon's actually quite fun. I really like going from Area 51 to the moon, into the biodome, things like that. I think it's a pretty good time. The only thing that really takes away from it is the whole astronaut that takes your perks, and then you have to go to Area 51 twice just to get Jug. It makes it really tedious. And just, kind of takes away from it. But overall, it is a little bit better than Riese. So we're going to go 5 points to Moon and 3 to Riese. Now from here, guys, we're going to look at post setup. And this is after you've gotten everything. Do you want to keep going to get to a high round, or are you bored and you feel like quitting? Moon isn't really a great job. I feel like this is a pretty easy map, and it just kind of gets boring after a while. Whereas Riese is just one of those fun classic maps that I always want to go back to. So for that reason, we're going to go 4 points to Riese and 2 to Moon. The last thing that we're going to look at for gameplay aspects is it closer to that perfect level of difficulty? If a map is too hard, it gets frustrating. If a map is too easy, it gets boring. It needs to be right in the middle. With Moon, I feel like setting up is really hard and tedious. And then once you get everything, it's really easy, just chilling in the biodome, chilling, where you see right here. It is kind of easy, and it gets a little bit boring. Whereas Riese is not a huge challenge, but it's not so easy that you get bored. Training's pretty difficult. As a team, it can provide some challenges which make it fun, and I think it does it slightly better than Moon does it. So we're going to go, again, 4 points to Riese and 2 to Moon. Now moving on towards the innovative parts of the map, what they put in to change zombies and improve it. The first two things that we got to look at are perks and bosses. And unfortunately, Riese did not have any new perks or any new bosses, so it cannot receive any points for this. So 4 points out of both of those categories are going to go to Moon, so that's 8 points in total to Moon and none to Riese. Moving on to guns, and more specifically wonder weapons. Now, Moon had the QED and the wave gun, which were two really cool and just fun ideas, whereas Riese had the monkey bomb, which isn't a big thing in and of itself, but it is a very iconic thing to zombies. It is like the left-hand man to the ray gun. Really big thing, and I think that deserves some points to haul in. So we're going to go a 2-2 split for both maps. Now, the last thing that we're going to look at for innovativeness is just an overall take on the map. Now, Moon had a lot of small but cool things. They had the hacker device, they had some new perk, they had the QED, just a lot of small things that were neat, good ideas. But they went with this whole idea of let's try out the anti-gravity thing, and it was a big failure. They took a gamble, and honestly, it just didn't pay off. I respect them for taking a gamble, but it just didn't work out, and it kind of ruined the map for me. I don't like this whole anti-gravity thing. Whereas we have Riese, which had Pack-a-Punch, something so revolutionary to zombies. We had the Bowie knife, which was really the first powerful melee weapon, which was really cool. We had teleporters. We had so many just revolutionary things to zombies. Really important things that if you think about, what would zombies be without them? So we're going to go 6 points to Riese and 2 to Moon. Alright, the second last thing that we're going to look at is the storyline, and it's almost a blowout for Moon. With Moon, you had the whole end of the world thing, really epic story, and just overall, debatably the best storyline in zombies, at least that it ties in with the whole full storyline. With Derice, I wouldn't have given it any points, but because they tied Origins in with it and the giant thing, I feel like they deserve some points. So we're going to give 1 point to Derice and 4 to Moon. The last thing that we're going to look at is the zombie feel factor. And this is just what map feels more like zombies. And straight up, we're giving all 5 points to Derice. Moon, they took away gravity. That's not a good idea. That's not zombies, man. That's just messing everybody up, throwing everyone through a loop, and just really weird. Whereas Derice is just so like iconic to zombies. Such a big map for it. Just really, really epic. We got to give all 5 points to Derice. It wouldn't be fair if we didn't. And that is it for my half, guys. We are at a tie, 25 points for both map. I now leave it up to you to determine which map will go on. Vote down in the comment section below what map you like more. Just say Derice or Moon, whatever. That's all I got for you guys. Now, if you would like to check out the donator of the Derice gameplay, you can check him out in the link down in the description. He's a great guy, really, really good at zombies. His name is The Real DL. He's like probably at least 3 times better than me. You see, I go down on round 9 on Moon, whereas he is just freaking killing it on round 22. So he's a really awesome guy. I want to thank him for sending in that gameplay. Again, The Real DL, check him out. Link down in the description. You can like this video if you want and all that good stuff. Go follow me on Twitter. And guys, we're over halfway through this. I don't know I don't know the significance of that, but anyways, have a wonderful day and I'll see you later.